Training sessions should not take more than 10 minutes once or twice a day, as a general rule. It's also crucial that you're in a good mood and ready to lavish praise on your dog when it performs admirably. Never get angry at your dog or use physical force to encourage it to perform. So here are 5 simple tricks that almost every dog can learn. Number 1. Roll over. Place your dog on its back in a down position. After that, take a goodie in your hand and carefully move it behind your dog's neck. You want your dog to move its head rearward without getting up. Gently roll it over while its head reaches back to scent the treat. Give your dog the treat as soon as it turns over and lavish praise on him. Repeat the process, saying roll as you begin to roll it over, and when it is totally over, treat it and praise it again. Do this for 5 to 10 minutes at a time. Later in the day, try again for a 5 to 10 minute session. Your pet should eventually realize that the command and the rolling motion are inextricably related. You won't need to give your pet a treat every time he or she rolls over when asked. Always give your dog praise when it accomplishes something perfectly, and don't get irritated if it doesn't seem to understand right away. If you can't stay calm and comfortable during the session, end it. Number 2. Handshake. Because some dogs naturally raise their paw when asking for a treat, teaching a dog to shake hands is relatively simple. Put your dog in a sit position to begin. Then, with a treat in your hand, move it slowly toward the ground near the dog's paw. Use the verbal cue shake as the dog raises its paw in anticipation, then give it the treat and lavish praise. Hold your hand higher as you practice so the dog has to raise its paw higher to get the treat. The goal is for the dog to raise its paw to chest level. Continue to practice and train with the same paw. You can eventually switch to the other paw once the dog holds its paw up on command. The key is to use a different command, such as other, to teach the dog that one command is for its right paw and the other is for its left. When your dog is able to shake hands on command, you can gradually reduce the treats and replace them with happy praise. Number 3. Dog 5 or a high five. It's easy to teach your dog to do a high five once he's mastered the shake command. Begin by practicing the shake command, but now extend your palm out and give the command high five as the dog lands on your palm. Treat and praise your dog as soon as possible. The object here is to get the dog to raise its paw as high as it can and touch your open palm. Number 4. Dog voice. If your dog is naturally vocal, encouraging him to bark on command is simple, but if your dog is quiet, it may take a little longer to train. Start by tossing a ball or talking in an excited tone to get your dog's attention. Then, in a sit position, wave a treat in front of your dog's nose. Continue waving the treat in front of your dog without letting him see it until he whines or cries. Reward your dog with a treat as soon as he makes a sound. Rep the procedure, but this time use the command speak as soon as your dog starts to make noise. Do not give your dog any treats until it makes a noise. Also, whenever you want your dog to stop, tell him hush or enough and walk away. Note, if your dog has a habit of barking excessively, only use this trick when your dog is sitting. Barking at everyone who walks past your front door should never be encouraged or rewarded with treats or praise. Number 5. Dancing. Although almost any dog can be trained to dance, the smaller breeds are usually the easiest to teach. It can be difficult to get a Saint Bernard to stand on its hind legs, but energetic dogs under 40 pounds can quickly learn to cut a rug. Begin by putting your dog in a sitting position and holding a treat near its nose in your closed hand. Slowly raise your hand over and behind the dog's head, causing the dog to turn around and stand on its hind legs. Praise your dog and give it the treat as soon as it stands on its hind legs. Rep until your dog is able to stand quickly and steadily on its back legs. Then, in a small circle, move the treat above the dog's head. Your dog should twirl on its hind legs. Use the term dance and praise and treat as soon as the dog begins to step in a circle. To get the dog to stand up and turn in a circle, use the treat as bait. This trick is much easier to pull off with small, agile dogs. If you have a dachshund or another breed that is prone to back problems, you should avoid this trick.